Get him! Do I need to switch to... Maybe I do. Maybe I should just... Okay, well, that worked. I still have a few people to speak to in this area. But I have a feeling if I approach it via that entrance, I may not get a chance to talk to them. So I think what I'm going to do is... sneak around. And that means... this way. Okay.
Better go home, sir.
Yeah, go home. Unfortunately... I've got things... Oh, what the hell? I've got things to do, I'm afraid. Is he going to shoot me? Oh! I'm finding that steak to be too useful, and mixed together with this sword, which draws blood all by itself. I mean, is that right? This is going to damage him a lot. And then I just... And look at my blood, there's just... That is devastating. I really don't even need the stun. No, I don't. So, the best way to get there was through here and just go... Yeah, go around. I don't think there's going to be much resistance because I have been... Oh no, I haven't been in this area since.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Out of curiosity.
As long as you have the money.
I've spoken to your
Good evening,
brother.
my dear colleague.
Do I now have some other... No, I don't. That is interesting, isn't it?
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
I really would like to know how I unlock the hints for her. Maybe I need to scour her brother's apartment. I can't remember if I actually did that or not. But I should do that. I've got at least one more Braille document for him to translate. See, again, I don't know why I'm doing this stun. Don't know why I'm doing it. Are you going to explode? Answer yes. Oh, another one down there. Right. Okay, clove essence. Nice. Which way was it? Which way? Right, it was up there. Let's just take care of these two. Oh, what the hell? What? I was locked on. Why did that? I mean, just... This... Oh, mind you, these are a bit weaker. They are a bit weaker. I shouldn't get carried away. This is Whitechapel, after all. For some odd reason, it has a lower class of vampire. What can I say? West End Temple Church. Now, this is... I'm supposed to be reaching the entrance. But I'm hoping to avoid...
There's safer places to be than here.
There probably are. Okay, look at how much tougher he is. And not that tough. Oh, don't lock onto him because that one is. Now, I think the biting's still an advantage because I actually get stamina and regeneration of my health. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think it actually heals the last little pip. Oh, no, 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 no. It's one of those guys. It's one of those guys. Not good. Get. Oh, no, no, no. Is he going to do that? Whoa. Okay. No, 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 no. Get out of there. Right. Okay. So.
I order you.
He's going to do the thing. Yes, he is. Whoa, that's a big jump, wasn't it? Get out of the way. He's going to do that. And my ultimate's... Oh, that's not what I wanted. My ultimate's almost ready. Oh, God. Come on, ultimate. Yes, I'll... Oh, can I hit him with this when he's doing the sunlight thing? Oh, apparently I can. Oh, nice. Right. Okay, thought that was a scalp. Yeah, I'm gonna keep investigating in this direction. Blood. No, that is a building that I currently do not have access to. There's a safe house here. And of course I can restock my ammo, which is probably a good idea, as I did use a little right there. And I can get out this side, can't I? Is it on the ground floor? It probably was, yes. I thought I saw something for a second. Now, the detective is around here, as is the shopkeeper and her daughter.
There is something strange and incoherent about
Those two.
The Spanish flu is not the only hidden...
Okay.
Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
Yes, I am. Hint required. Tell me about the harms about your investigation.
What are you investigating, exactly?
Well, my 2 missing persons cases have been solved.
Yes.
By you, it seems. Are you just that lucky? Or do you know something I don't?
I was lucky enough to find them both while conducting my investigation in this part of town.
Why do I still have the feeling that you're hiding something?
Because you're not totally stupid?
What about the abductor? Was it the same person?
I don't think so. You had better interview Miss Teasdale and Mr. Kimura on that matter.
Mr. Kimura, I've still
All
not
I
found.
did was to lead them safely home.
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I didn't exactly lead them. I let them make their own way home.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Right. I mean,
Goodbye.
I've
Detective
yet
Inspector
to meet
Albright.
anybody
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
who,
I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
who thinks he's an awfully nice
But
person.
they will not be forgotten.
I'm going to talk to those two, but before I do, I just want to chat.
Good evening, sir.
All right.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
Oh, nobody here is ill, are they? I can't quite remember. Let's have a look. No, you're recovering. You're recovering. Okay, let's just see. Has anything else? No.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
That's... Ah, his twin brother died in a plane crash. Twin brother. Were they identical twins by any chance? Oh, and the plot thickens. Yes, it does.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
Okay,
I hope
then.
you can stay a little longer this time.
Hello. Oh,
Good evening,
there's
young
a
lady.
thump.
My mother always prefers when people simply call me Carol.
Nothing. I'm trying to count the bells, but I didn't actually start counting, so no point. Okay.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes, a very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Right, so just rude. Generally
Goodbye,
a very
Carol.
rude man. Nobody likes him.
Good evening.
Which worries me in some ways. It's rare to find somebody so... oh, no. There were two people here. There were two people. There were... Oh, fluff. Okay, I may have missed my chance to talk to those two people. That is ridiculously annoying. Have I been down here? Yes, this is the sewers. I think I've been down there. Oh, really? Really? Enter at least... Oh. No, I do not want to enter his... Ah. Hello?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed.
These
Do you
look
need
like
my help?
identical
Yes, please.
twins.
Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I
Agamemnon.
think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Okay, Agamemnon. What are you doing here? That is a good
May
question.
I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
Could I be the someone? Could I be the someone? Right, Agamemnon and Pericles Baker are waiting for something or someone before leaving the city. I've not met him yet, so I can't tell if... He looks similar. This portrait looks very similar. I think they're identical. Okay, are you ill? No, you're not.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
Not really, no. That's... No. I mean, this is where I need to be, but happy is definitely the wrong word.
No, I'm not.
Good for you. It's a good thing to have a clear idea of where you stand concerning crucial questions. Don't you think?
Absolutely. I'm getting a whole Tweedledee, Tweedledum thing here. Really am. I have definitely fallen down the rabbit hole.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
Oh.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think.
Oh.
But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place.
So brothers, but not
We don't
twins,
often
unless...
agree on anything, you see?
Unless we're talking like you were born minutes before. You don't actually look identical. That is true.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
Like a stagecoach? A train? A pair of legs? What kind of... What are you talking about?
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you're not in your place? That sort of trap.
Unfortunately, I feel like I am in my place right about now. And leaving London will free you.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Oh, so you... Okay. You have seen him, though. All right. Well, it's...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
This... Where's... Keep out. Is that a... Where is... Oh. There is somebody down there. Somebody else. I would like... Where's... There he is. There he is. There he is.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you.
They do look pretty...
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
They do look the same, don't they? Really? Slightly different hair? Little rougher? Maybe? Okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, that's both... just...
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I don't know. I mean, he asked me if I was happy, and the answer was... no. Do I like the city? I like London. In its current state, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. I was born and raised in London. But I feel like a stranger here recently.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you. Perhaps it's better that way.
Okay.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
Okay. What did you do before?
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
The city or your life is over?
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Alright. So, Agamemnon, they're waiting for something. Agamemnon and Pericles Baker have opposing explanations for their current situation. And they're both saying that the other is the reason... Oh, God. Okay.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
Dude, there are mad drunks more lucid than you. But then there are mad drunks more lucid than him. You both can't explain why you're here. Yeah, just...
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
That was an odd thing to say, especially to an immortal.
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
These guys are just running me around in circles here.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name.
Okay, so it's
Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
your
But why would
brother's
you need
acquaintance.
this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
Okay, this just out of curiosity.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
I may be trying
Goodbye,
to make
Mr.
sure
Baker.
he doesn't. Okay, dude.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
What are you doing here? Tell me about the note. No. I want you to tell me again.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back.
Okay?
My brother would have said it's laziness. But
Fear,
it's just because he's prouder than I am.
laziness. Okay, I am like
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
totally confused by these two. Totally confused. Do you know them? Now, the person that I saw there, I can't get to because this is locked and I can't find... What was... Oh! Am I going to get a... Am I going to get a thing? Okay. Okay. Am I going to listen to them? All right. It gave it... Yes, it... Oh, nice.
We should be far from town already.
All right. But where would we go?
Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here.
And what is that, by the way?
A safer place? A less strange place?
And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive.
For now, yes. But for how long?
If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already.
All right. But where would we go?
New hint. New, that was it. I haven't... Really? Heracles and Agamemnon Baker want to leave the city because they feel something is weird? Is that what... Is that the one we just... Okay. That was... Can I get in there? Can I get... Okay, I'm going to take a while. No. Okay, I... Now, the mansion I'm going to is down there, so I don't want to head off there at the moment. I might want to check that out. But I'm still looking for the... I'll tell you what, though.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
This is Agamemnon. No hair. Oh! How long have you been waiting?
Tell me, how long have you been waiting here?
I can't say for sure, since I have no watch. But the night is still young, and I am not tired.
Is that the most honest answer you can give me?
Yes, I think so. Why does it irritate you, sir?
Because
Is comprehension really that important to you?
Yes!
I'm a scientist. I try my best to understand things. I know the world has to obey unbreakable rules.
You know, or you want the world to obey such rules?
Okay, let's just say I'm comfortable with that, and that's the best explanation I've seen so far, although I will grant you recent events have cast some doubt upon that, but that could just be I'm not looking hard enough.
I know one thing. I do not understand who you are.
And it's better that way. What kind of life would we live if we could summarize a person in a few words or a few lines?
A simple one! A simple one! Okay, which... Pericles and Agamemnon Baker are a complete mystery. That is not a hint! That is not... That is just not... That is not a hint! Oh, but it has opened up. Okay.
What are you really afraid of, Agamemnon?
The problem is, it's precisely what I don't know that frightens me. So I suppose I can't really answer your question.
Ignorance frightens you?
If you finally manage to leave London, where do you intend to go?
A happy place, that's for sure. A place where I can smile because I know the next day will be better than the previous one.
Such a place doesn't exist.
Okay, we're both stuttering.
There are never any guarantees that tomorrow will be a better day.
That would mean I have no hope left. And I just can't accept such a conclusion.
Okay then.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
I've got all the hints for these guys, but I don't feel like the
Good evening,
faintest
Mr. Baker.
clue.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu when I talk to you?
You tell me, mate. Okay,
Tell me more about your strange feelings towards the city.
I would be happy to describe them, but it's too hard to explain with mere words what I'm feeling. It's unclear, too confused.
Go on, please.
Where should I start? The world is chaos. Men go mad, and nature itself runs roughshod over us all.
This is not the first time mankind has faced a deadly epidemic or a war.
Men kill each other, while nature decides to kill them all. I don't know what scares me the most. Do you?
The madness of men, both of them are scary. The wrath of nature. No, definitely the madness of men.
Plagues and epidemics can be seen as an implacable force, a curse even. But the ferocity of mankind worries me more, for we choose what we do.
Yes. At least nature is not aware of all the suffering she brings to us. At least that's what I am hoping.
Okay then. How long have you guys been strolling up and down here?
How long have you been waiting for this man?
Sometimes I feel as though I've been waiting for him for ages. Perhaps it is my role in life to wait for him. Not a pleasant thought.
It could be dangerous for you, waiting here all night.
That's quite true. But what other choice do we have? We are waiting here until we finally go.
You're a strange man, Mr. Baker. You are. And you're like the opposite of your brother, but at the same time, just two sides of the same coin kind of thing.
Mr. Baker, I have met many strange people during my life, but you are definitely one of the strangest.
Really? I don't feel particularly odd or weird.
Well,
All I want to do is leave. What's wrong with that?
That is the only part about this that makes any sense.
Why are you still waiting for this person?
What would be the point of going before meeting the man, as he's going to help us leave?
Someone's going to help you leave, but who?
Pericles, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Perhaps it's time to leave. Perhaps we should stay a little longer. How can I tell?
And where exactly are you thinking of going?
In a place where I will finally have that feeling, to be where I belong.
The world has to be meaningless chaos to make such a heaven plausible.
I'm drawing a
Goodbye, Mr.
blank. A whole heap of blanks. It probably would help if I knew the Agamemnon and Pericles reference. I recognize the names. I don't remember the story if I ever even knew it. Okay. Oh no, this is probably taking me to... Yeah. Before I do this, and before I go and see the Sikh gentleman, I'm assuming he's a Sikh, down there, off... Reach Temple Church entrance. Isn't this... This is where I was supposed to reach. Yeah. I was supposed to reach this point. I just came a slightly circuitous route. But that at least has simplified things. Right, okay, so continuing to look for the entrance to wherever that is. And I can't... I could just go around the whole church, but honestly, I think I should check here first. I think this is a safe room? Is it a safe room I've been to? Difficult to know for sure. Oh! No. This is the safe room. No, okay. I usually go in the other entrance. And this is... Right, okay. That was the building. I see I'm getting completely turned around. That's the building I thought was... I don't know, the Guard of Prydwen base or something? Because I saw a lot of Prydwen people around here, didn't I? Or am I getting mixed up again? I'm getting double mixed up, but I thought I saw a bunch of guards. I may be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm always wrong. It's just... I'm so confused by every conversation I'm having at the moment. Okay. Have I now spoken to every... That's the only person left on my list of people to meet. Yes, it's a... Ah. So. The Dawson Mansion is that the Dawson Mansion? I have a feeling that's the Dawson Mansion here. But this is a way down. Okay. That is kind of suspicious. All right, then.
Perhaps London will survive the epidemic, but I see terrible trials awaiting in the future.
Oh, are you a soothsayer type person? Do you mind if I pick up this letter that's on your desk and read it right in front of your face? Crime of lost knowledge. Vampires are dangerous, deadly, vicious sometimes. This is a fact, and I won't deny it. And that's precisely why we must understand what they are, sometimes who they are, in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Flavius Josephus, conducted by one of us in 1548, when he finally encountered the creature in Spain? Do you remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by this vampire warmed our heart each time we read them? For they were all extraordinary windows to a past of which we only have glimpses. Well, Titus Flavius Josephus is no more, since the Vatican hunters destroyed him a few weeks ago, and with him vanishes unearthed treasures of knowledge about the pillars of our civilization. This is a crime probably as heartbreaking as the killing of an innocent life by a vampire. This is exactly why the path of the Guard of Prydwen is as criminal as it is barren. For each time they successfully conduct one of their methodical hunts on the old vampires of England, instead of carefully and respectfully approaching them, they destroy a part of our common roots with the immortals. They wipe an opportunity. The concept of great hunt is a crime, for it blindly kills words and thoughts. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Okay then. So, hi.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you.
Okay.
My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Okay. He might have got that information from talking to Swansea, who would say, well, only one person's disappeared, so we're pretty sure he's not killing off lots of people. And Whitechapel, well, it had a bit of a problem, but only one person. And then there was this serial killer sort of. So, I mean, maybe a word got around, and it's nothing to do with the cards. Usher seems to know that many Londoners have been recently murdered, and that it's not my fault. Can we reiterate that? Not my fault. Yeah.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire.
Oh!
And for you, I'm the Primate of St. Paul's Stole.
You're a vampire? Oh, some people believe you to be a vampire. I was going to say, because I saw your heartbeat from, like, quite far away. And whilst I have seen what looked like Lady Ashbury's heart beating, I'm pretty sure, generally speaking, even the scowls are very hard for me to detect. If you were an aircon, you should have been very, very faint, and you weren't. So...
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
No. Don't do that to me. Don't send me to get a journal and then say don't read it. Just yeah. Especially since I suspect you'll know, won't you? You will know. 'Cause of mystical reasons. That's annoying.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Okay. Doesn't really tell me a lot, does it?
What
Let's
can you
start
tell
with
me
that.
about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then?
Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Right. That could be something he was told. Maybe. Usher is aware of the real circumstances of Mary's death.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Yeah, it's beginning to look like this guy does know things. It really does. And the reason I'm sort of focusing on that is because I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to read his... God, I'm a terrible person.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
I've actually got the money and I don't really need to upgrade anything I've currently got, so hey.
Here is the money.
Love. Pure and unseen. Untold. The two hearts love each other without knowing it. Without daring to admit it.
Christina Popper. Christina Popper. Christina and Clayton Darby are fond of each other. Wait! I can get hints by giving you money? Okay, so I need to talk to Christina and Clayton Darby next time I'm in Whitechapel. Do it again.
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan, and open your mind.
I don't have any money. I've got to go get money.
Perhaps later.
I got to go sell everything I own. Because I'm a nosy person and I need to know.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
That's fair enough, I guess.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Right.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of...
Was it a
academics
vampire?
And scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Okay, so you were kind of like a police force for them? As long as they behaved, they were okay. Seems a bit more sensible than the Priwen people. Alright.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
I'd rather not know. No, tell me.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. But you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
Okay, I don't want to know.
I would rather not know.
Wait a
How
minute.
do you measure the amount of blood?
I told you.
Is it...
Alright, speak. Well, I mean, does he give me a new answer each time?
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison
No. No idea. Okay, that was weird. Alright.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
No, that's... She did not deserve this fate. She didn't.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth. Pain will never stop.
That's a bit miserable, isn't it, really? So, you don't have mystical powers, so I can read your diary. He's gonna know. He's gonna know. Were there... No, okay.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Right, so what you're saying then is don't turn him. Usher needs... Right, Usher is aware of the real... No, that's not. Okay. His twin brother died in a plane crash. He was a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to say to him. But I can't imagine I want to turn him into a vampire. But I'm going to bet there is something I have not discovered yet.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Perhaps London will survive the epidemic.
Okay, then.
But I see
That
terrible trials awaiting in the
was
future.
interesting. And... Oh, right, that's the vampire stuff. Right. Learn where the notebook stolen from Usher Talltree by Priwen agents. He insisted I not read it. I'm like... I'm not totally sure if I... Okay, so I get the feeling it's back in the Whitechapel area. Now, the thing is... Okay, now. Alright, this is definitely going to annoy me.